So, Valiant Comics is transphobic now. Didn't see that coming. What do I mean? Let's talk about it. So at some point I'll do a full history of Valiant Comics, but just to sort of give you the cliff notes. Comic legend Jim Shooter was tired of working at Marvel and was tired of all the corporate interference, so he went off and made a new company. He got some funding and created Valiant. He was able to get some licenses for certain characters and whatnot, but then he started to create his own, and that sort of shaped the universe of Valiant for a long time. You had things like Solar Man of Atom and Exo Man of War and Harbinger and stuff like that. But then the company just sort of folded into Acclaim Entertainment because they just kind of got greedy and took over. And then years later, a bunch of guys got together and got some funding and bought the rights to Valiant from Acclaim, because Acclaim really wasn't doing too well themselves. They ended up relaunching the Valiant universe with a bunch of new stories, some of the most iconic narratives I've ever seen in years, and genuinely there was a point in time where I could straight up say that Valiant was a better comic book company than Marvel and DC.
There's no way.
Fast forward to 2018, where they were on the rise, things were going very well for them, and then a greedy corporation came in and said, we're gonna buy all your stock and turn this into the new MCU, because that's making money right now. And that's how we got Vin Diesel as Bloodshot. That didn't go very well. And to be honest with you, I hadn't really cared about Valiant anymore, solely because the people that were passionate about making the universe good were gone. They got all bought out, and I really didn't care anymore. So imagine my surprise when I do a quick Google search wondering why everyone's liking my old video and find out that there's straight up transphobic writing in the new Bloodshot book, and the company had to issue an apology for trying to make an analogy about vampires and it coming off really transphobic. It seems as if this comic book universe cannot catch a break. Like, every time they start making traction and things are going good for them, it all falls apart.
Dang, you guys can't catch a break.
And it makes me so sad too, because I know so many great creators who have gone to go do work for Valiant, and they get wrapped up in all this drama and things falling apart. Like, one of my favorite writers of all time, Steve Orlando, is writing Exo Man of War, one of my favorite characters ever in this reboot. And I'm super worried about how it's gonna go now with this drama. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe if you want more comic book content. I'm so sad for this universe.